Writing IELTS Task 2. Tips. 1. Before writing an essay, you must know its basic structure. 2. Do Task 2 first, because it is worth more marks and is easier. 3. Don't waste too much time on Task 1. Learn all the specific writing structure for each type of Task 1. In the real test, you just have to apply that structure with new data and suitable verb tenses. Read sample essays and take note of the ones with good structure to have a wide range of academic structures for Task 1. Some structures might be used in the Task 2 as well. 4. You must complete both tasks. I don't care how difficult the test is, I don't care how little time you have got. 5. Again, practice writing. Do both 2 tasks in 1 hour. You can focus only on Task 1 or Task 2. But before the test, you should practice writing both tasks to get familiar with time limits. 6. Practice makes perfect? In writing, this statement is completely true. But it is better if there is someone to check your writing for you and so you can learn from your mistakes. 7. Writing requires wide academic vocabulary. You also have to buy a dictionary to work on and enrich your vocabulary. 8. Avoid all informal ways of writing. There are some rules of writing you should follow. For example, no abbreviations, no first and second pronoun nor possessive, I, you, me, my, your, except in conclusion where you have to state your opinion. Each body paragraph has to include the topic sentence, supporting sentences, 2-3 sentences, development sentences, evidence, example, experience, data. In many languages, English included, there are many ways to develop a body paragraph, which results in a situation where that topic sentence is not the first sentence. But you are advised to put the topic sentence at the beginning of each body paragraph. Don't be creative in this case. Using expressing. Vocabulary for the opinion part. In my opinion. I strongly opine that. I strongly agree with the idea that. I strongly disagree with the given topic, I think. My opinion is that. In my view. I believe. Apparently. Personally speaking. According to me. From my point of view. From my perspective. I realize. Vocabulary for the second paragraph part. It is true that. First of all. Firstly. Initially, to begin with. To start with. In the first place. Though it is true that. Some people believe that. Many people think that. According to many. Some people believe that. Many support the view that. On the one hand, vocabulary for the third, fourth paragraph part. Secondly. Thirdly. Then. Next. After that. And. Again. Also. Besides. Likewise. In addition. Consequently. What's more. Furthermore. Moreover. Other people think that. Other people believe that. On the other hand. Apart from that. Finally, vocabulary to show comparison. In the same way. Likewise. Similarly. Like the previous point, similar to. Also. At the same time. Just as, vocabulary to show contrast. On the other hand. On the contrary. However. But. Nevertheless. Oppositely, alternatively. Unlike. While. Whilst. Even though, alternatively. In contrast to this. Then again. On the other hand, vocabulary to show an example. As an example. For instance. For example. Like. As, such as. Particularly. In particular. Namely. To show an example, as an evidence. To illustrate. To paraphrase, vocabulary to show consequence, effects or result, as a result. Consequently. As an effect. Thus. So. The reason why, therefore. Hence. Eventually. For this reason. Thereby. Vocabulary to sum up. To sum up. In short. In a word. To put it simply. That is to say. Vocabulary to make a point strong. Although. Thought. Nonetheless. Nevertheless. Still. Yet. Must. After all. Even if. Therefore. Thus. Other transitional words, connective words, then. Else. Otherwise. Besides. As soon as. As much as. Vocabulary for the conclusion part. In conclusion. In summary. To conclude. To conclude with. To sum up. In general. To summarize. In short. All in all. Overall. On the whole. In a nutshell. Thank you for your watching. See you later.
Writing IELTS Task 2. Type, discussion essay. This lesson will help you answer IELTS Writing Task 2 discussion, or discuss both views. Questions. These particular questions require a different approach to opinion essays because you have to discuss both sides rather than just argue in favor of one side. Here are a few other typical discussion questions. 1. A growing number of people feel that animals should not be exploited by people and that they should have the same rights as humans, while others argue that humans must employ animals to satisfy their various needs, including uses for food and research. Discuss both views and give your opinion. 2. Blood sports have become a hot topic for debate in recent years. As society develops, it is increasingly seen as an uncivilized activity and cruel to the helpless animals that are killed. All blood sports should be banned. Discuss the main arguments for this statement and give your own opinion. 3. Some people think that the best way to reduce crime is to give longer prison sentences. Others, however, believe there are better alternative ways of reducing crime. Discuss both views and give your opinion. As you can see, they typically state two opinions and then ask you to discuss both and give your opinion. Make sure you do these things in the essay. If you only discuss both views and fail to give your opinion, you will lose marks. Structure. For discussion questions, I suggest you use the following 4-paragraph structure. Introduction. Sentence 1 paraphrase question. Sentence 2 state both points of view. Sentence 2 thesis statement. Sentence 3 outline sentence. Main body paragraph 1. Sentence 1 state first viewpoint. Sentence 2 discuss first viewpoint. Sentence 3 reason why you agree or disagree with viewpoint. Sentence 4 example to support your view. Conclusion. Sentence 1 summary. Sentence 2 state which one is better or more important. Useful expressions. Introduction. To introduce the first view, there are certain people in society which claim that. It is argued by some people that. A commonly held belief is that. To introduce the second view, in contrast, other individuals espouse the idea that. However, this is refuted by others who say that. To state your opinion, this is a controversial issue, but I believe that. Both sides have their own merits. However, I believe the former/latter view is more reasonable. Conclusion. In conclusion, although there are valid reasons why, it is still more reasonable to conclude that. Therefore, while to a certain extent, it is true, I strongly believe that. Structure expressing opinions. Strong opinions. I am a firm believer in. In my honest opinion, I strongly believe. I really think. To be frankly, I'm convinced that. I'm absolutely certain that. I'm positive that. Without a doubt. Weak opinions. With some reservations, I'd say that. There is a lot to be said for both, but if I was asked, I'd say. I would imagine that. I would guess that. As far as I know. Other opinions language. It is my view that. If you ask me. Although I can see the other side of the argument. If you want my opinion, I'd say that. If you ask me. The way I see it. I would say that, as far as I'm concerned, I am of the opinion that your experience, in my personal experience, from personal experience, I would say, I have generally found that experience has shown me that other opinions and experience. It is commonly thought that, it is widely believed that, there is a common opinion that, many people say that, the majority of people, who I know, seem to think that. I have heard that. Example. Computers are being used more and more in education. Some people say that this is a positive trend, while others argue that it is leading to negative consequences. Discuss both sides of this argument and then give your own opinion. There is an ever-increasing use of technology, such as tablets and laptops, in the classroom. It is often argued that this is a positive development, whilst others disagree and think it will lead to adverse ramifications. It is agreed that an increase in technology is beneficial to this essay will discuss both points of view before coming to a reasoned conclusion. It is clear that the Internet has provided students with access to more information than ever before. Moreover, learners have the ability to research and learn about any subject at the touch of a button. It is therefore agreed that technology is a very worthwhile tool for education. Wikipedia is a prime example, where students can simply type in any keyword and gain access to in-depth knowledge quickly and easily. However, many disagree and feel that technology deprives people of real human interaction. Human interaction teaches people valuable skills such as discourse, debate and empathy. Despite this, human interaction is still possible through the Internet, and this essay disagrees technology should be dismissed for this reason. For instance, Skype and Facebook make it possible for people to interact in ways that were never before possible. While the benefits of technology, particularly the Internet, allow students to tap into limitless sources of information, some still feel that people should be wary of this new phenomena and not allow it to curb face-to-face interaction. However, as long as we are careful to keep in mind the importance of human interaction in education, the educational benefits are clearly positive. Thank you for your watching. See you later.